Hello, Dragons. I'm Rennie. Today I'm here with Louis and Andy, asking for £100,000 in exchange 5% of CityMass, the future of accessibility.
1 in 5 people in the UK have a disability. That's 14 million people. Globally, there's 1 billion people. Their spending power here is £274 billion a year. My parents have been foster caring disabled children for as long as I can remember, so I grew up witnessing firsthand the daily struggles that they went through to do everyday tasks that, me included, take for granted. And so in 2018, Rennie and I quit our banking jobs and CityMass was born. We have one mission: to make the world accessible, online and offline.
Myself and many others around the world use the internet like anybody else. The difference is we need it to be accessible in order to make our user experience easier. But the reality is websites aren't designed with accessibility in mind. Due to inaccessible design, something as simple as purchasing items online proves extremely difficult.
What we have is Assist Me, a website plugin that users control how they like to interact with any website based on their needs and preferences, whether it's to change the letter or word spacing for dyslexia, or the color contrast in background for the visually impaired. And Mobility Map, a global platform providing accessibility information of places, whether it's a restaurant, whether it's a cafe, whether it's a museum, whether it's a department store, etc. And the third one is Aware, our automated accessibility audit tool, already scanned about 1 million web pages against web content accessibility guidelines.
We can make every business accessible to everyone, so join us.
Louis, I'm going to ask you, what do you use this for?
So I can use the internet by my voice only because I do have very limited mobility problems. So my voice technology is what I rely on, and that plugin helps me get to places on a website if it's not labeled properly. So, example, if I want to click on my shopping cart that I've put items into, if it isn't labeled shopping cart, my voice technology is not going to find it. So I could rely on Assist Me to do that.
OK, so how many of the range of disabilities do you think it covers off?
Well, the 4 categories that we're working on are visual impairment, cognitive, mobility, and attention disorders as well.
So give me an idea what it costs, who would pay for it, and is it a subscription? Is it a one-off payment?
So Assist Me ranges from £30 to £45 a month subscription. So the intention is to make businesses pay for this technology so that people like myself don't have to pay for the technology.
Do you not think that it makes more sense for the user who has those needs to have their own browser plugin so that every website they go on has increased accessibility? Yeah. It feels like an easier fight to say, here's a tool for everybody across all websites.
I think the problem with that approach is you're putting the emphasis on the disabled user. They have to have this installed, they have to have equipment in order to use your website.
And how it will help the business is it will allow them to increase their engagement. We've had our Assist Me on one of our partners' websites, and it increased her engagement by up to 2,000%.
I understand the model, and I agree with the model. You don't want the user to have any level of responsibility and have to pay for any such service of such a plugin. But I have to say that I just feel parking a 2 million valuation. What you're asking for is a real shift in the marketplace. And I just think that this isn't an investment opportunity. And that's the only reason why, sadly, I'm out. But I wish you the very best of luck.
Look, I think disability is a big issue, and I think you're doing a great job. But I think today you have failed, as far as I'm concerned, to actually put across the actual business proposition. So you've not convinced me that in the short term, this is investable. So for that reason, I'm out.
Because my knowledge and experience in this area is so limited, I don't see what I can add to this business. So I'm going to tell you that I'm out, but best of luck with the business.
The same as Sarah. I'm not particularly techie, and I just don't think I'm your natural investor. So I'm really sorry, but I won't be investing, I'm out.
Seeing this as a sales business and charging fees isn't the right approach. And for that reason, I don't think it's an investable opportunity. So as much as I applaud you as entrepreneurs, and I do hope you succeed, for me, it's not an investment I can make today. So for that reason, I'm out.
Thank you so much.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Louis.
Thank you.